Good morning, good afternoon, hello people. I know this is a very impromptu one for me, but last model I'm using, I did not get any of the green done on any of this. So today I'm going to be doing green on the Tyranids to finish them off. And obviously because I need to do all the hooves and guns and tongue and etc. So everything that I've not done on them so far. So it's the gun, the tongue, claws, the hooves. We'll get them all done and ready. So again, back to the auto skin, which was the colour of choice that ended up all over my desk, as it does sometimes when you pop the lid off and it just decides it's not going to work. This time it is though. That's good. That's good. We have some. Good morning, Geza. Good morning. How you doing, man? I hope you're okay. I hope you're okay. I know there's no face cam on me today, but I'm getting my nids sorted. I'm getting my nids finished. That's 2,000 points worth. It's a fairly well balanced-ish force, so it's not going to be. If I ever play you again, it's not going to be like when you played my Space Marines. I'm not just going to bring a tank killing force. I don't have a tank killing force with these. I have to bring 40 infantry of the little tiny variety just to make sure I can make up the points. Don't get me wrong though, I do have two very big bugs that can kill tanks, but that also means that the tanks are going to go, oh, I know what I'm shooting at, and probably blast them half to heck before they get anywhere near them. So if anything, I think I've got an army that doesn't like tanks. If I was to be overfilled with tanks, I'd lose very quickly. I'll lose my big bugs. Obviously, that'll be the first target because that's the biggest threat to the tanks. And then my little bugs won't really be able to do much against them. No, kiddie, you've just been fed. Just bear with me one moment because I've got a cat that I believe wants to either go out or is trying to get fed again. If you're trying to get fed again, you are not getting naff all. You're going to have to quit. You're going out. I'm not feeding you again. You've just been fed. Oh, some cats just don't take the hint, do they? There's a pouch and a half she's had this morning. She already had a pouch and a half. She does not need more food. Which one was the pouch? This one. She does not need any more food right now. So you're supposed to have 4 pouches a day. So 10:30 in the morning, she had a pouch and a half already. That is not good. Can't end up a fat cat. End up super duper fat. Right, 1 down, 19 to go. Oh, wait a minute, the cat's out of the door now. Let's go find out if she's actually going to go out of it. I hope so. I really hope so. He was just stood at the door. Oh, I swear to God, cat. The cat is going to get me into trouble. The cat's always going to get me into trouble. Sorry. Loud bang at the desk there. Sorry about that. If that reverberated back through all your headphones and stuff, then I am sorry. And I have not got Rabbit Hole Library here to remind me to keep my model in camera shot. I do have a cat that's meowing at me now, and you can probably hear it in the background. And every time I get up, she runs off. So I'm not sure how I'm going to sort her out. Normally she'll wait at the ball for me, but she's running off now, which means she almost definitely wants to go out, but doesn't want to go out that door. But rather than wait at the other door, which is the one behind me. Good morning, Mr. Herbs. How are you? And it is, thank goodness, it is Friday. In fact, it is so good, thank goodness it is Friday. I'm going to close that YouTube window. I'm going to be here for a little bit. Yeah, we'll see. If I can have someone up with me, that would be wonderful, because it so distract from the fact that I won't be able to move. No, I have got it. So I'll wait till something happens. Good morning, Saf. How are you doing, man? And thank you very much for being the person who allows me to do that. And now I can go pin it. Awesome. Perfect timing. Perfect timing. I now have it pinned. So should Ezra, Saf, BC, or anyone who, as long as you understand how to set up StreamYard and not get feedback from your end, I'll deal with anything that I have to from my end. If you provide enough, so of course I know who you are. If it's your first time viewing and I've never even seen your name before, there's a chance that I'm not going to let you up. But seeing as all three names in the chat at the moment, I know to the degree that I would be willing to let you up, feel free to click that link if you want to. Obviously, some people I know slightly better than I know others. For instance, I've slept in the same room as Ezra, so for God's sakes, if I can't sit on a panel with him, there's something wrong. Before anyone gets any ideas, it was a living room, not a bedroom, because we were staying over at somebody's house over a weekend to have a 40k game, go out, get drunk for them. I sit and set up the tables because I don't drink. I actually enjoyed that weekend. I really enjoyed that weekend. I need to do it again. I understand last time I didn't come because, well, he was going out on the lash, and there's no point bringing me if you're going out on the lash. No worries, BC. You got yourself to bed. No doubt you've been trying to get Andrew got to bed for the last, 4 hours. So, Andrew, you're falling asleep on stream. Go to bed. I'm not. Yes, you are. So that's why I've not got my face cam up today, is because my tablets got messed up yesterday. I should have picked my tablets up yesterday. They wasn't ready. Luckily, I had half a dose spare from when I was on a lower dosage. That wasn't it wasn't effective. So I had 2 500 microgram tablets left. When I should actually be taking 2 milligrams. So my shoulders, my neck, my leg, everything at this moment in time feels like it does not want to play a game with me. It doesn't want to play. He's not happy. There is a good point that they'll stop working at some point during this for a few minutes at least. If they do, don't panic, don't worry. I won't be. I'll just be waiting to get through it. I might try and flip the camera around so it's actually a view on me for that period, so it's not just an empty screen down here. You know, being left-handed, you think I'd actually put the stuff in a better place for me to access it, wouldn't you? But apparently I don't. So come on. Hoofs, claws, tongues, and guns. give these a chance to dry. And while these are having a chance to dry, I'll dry brush that big old thing right there. And apart from painting in a few bricks and then a few washes afterwards, that's that piece of scenery actually done. Which will leave the blown out version as opposed to the blown in version to do. So instead of having all this on the inside, I'm gonna the brand of paint I'm using is Army Painter. It's actually a speed paint by a brand called Army Painter. So it flows a lot easier and it's supposed to leave the higher edges lighter than the recesses. But it doesn't. This is speed paint 1.0 rather than the 2.0, which they've got out now. This one didn't go down as well with the community, but I love them because they're very pigment heavy. Oh no, I'll be building each brick, right? See, like for instance, that brick there, that brick is individual. That brick was put in on its own because I have. Let me find it. There it is. I have this, and this is full of hand cut little bricks. So yeah, I'll be building each one. When I do the next building, I'll be building each one. But that's how I did these. So I did them, each individual brick put on. And that's the top 2 floors for this. Where was it? I put my paintbrush down somewhere. I'm not sure where it's gone. There it is. I get lost very easily. I'm distracted. Which is why I've got a 43.5 rather than just doing it all on the models I'm using 43. Really, you're not supposed to do this unless you're in the correct mind frame. I'm not in, I don't think I am in the correct mind frame today, but my therapist said that because this is part of my therapy now. Didn't want it to become, but apparently it is. So if I can do this and get myself through, if I can find a way to control my lockups, essentially, then I'm happy. And this seems to be the closest way, and it's not guaranteed because I can feel my hands and my arms and my legs not wanting to play along with me and be nice. So it is. It's not working as well as I thought I was hoping it might, but well, there's nothing much I can do now. I've started. And once I've started, that's the main thing. I've started, so let's get through it. No, don't do that with my neck. It's been quite difficult to see this actually now. Okay, so as I said, parts of me will go. So in this case, my neck's just gone, which is nice. And I'm going to struggle moving this hand now. So if it's not in camera, I'm sorry. I'm just having a bit of difficulties. As soon as I can get it back in camera, I will do. But I'm just sat in a bit of an awkward position at the moment. See, I'm kind of stuck like this, which is fun. Well, it's not fun, but you get what I mean. I can't do much about it, so I'm just trying to carry on. So what happens if you don't take your tablets and get them into your system in time? I can't take any bloody more until later, because I'm going to need to take one tonight. Oh, there's the green paint. Yes, I did have to move my palette then so I could actually see where the paint was. In case anyone's wondering, well, why did he just move it? No, head's not moving at the moment. Luckily, I can still see my model. But yeah, I had to move the palette just so I could see where the paint was. Come on, free up, free up. I've got a feeling my missus is listening to this and he's on the way down now to shout at me for doing this while I'm live and having this happening. If it's not, then I'm going to be really shocked. No, definitely my missus because the cat's reacting. Feed me, feed me. As cats always do. Oh, no, is that my mother-in-law? I don't know. Somebody's just come in anyway. Somebody's downstairs with me. I don't know who it is and I can't see. So, fingers crossed you don't get any blood-curdling screams. It's my missus. I'm all right. I'm safe. Told you, she probably saw it went live. Popped her head in briefly. Then saw this happening and came down. How do I... how I can read the words how do I or how do you. I can't read the rest of it. My head can't turn that much at the moment, minutes off. So actually, can I? Right, I can use that. How do I select the color combos? In this case, I selected it almost purposely so there would be a stark contrast between them. So I specifically, thank you, Saf. I can read them ones now. The color, yeah. So this one I specifically chose so that the colors would stand out and be very vibrant against each other. That's why it's green, yellow, purple. It's all, there's no nice blending in between it. You can define each one. When it comes to Space Marines, however, I like them nice and simple. So I went for a blacky grey armor, two blue shoulder pads, and that's pretty much it from them. He's got a white helmet because he's a veteran. Everyone else will just have most others will just have a black helmet. So for my Space Marines, I've gone very simple. I've just gone black, two shoulder pads blue, that's it. For the Tyranids, I wanted them to stand out. I wanted the colours to all be like, wow, that's a bright bugger there right on the table. So I went for these three. Now I did test them by using the shape of one of these. That hurt. Oh, don't move. Right, yeah. So what I did was I got the very basic outline of this model, knowing that it's going to be armor on top. He's going to have a bit of skin in between, and his weapons were going to be green. So I literally just went green, and then I think I did green like that, and then I did similar thing with yellow, and I just kind of painted in roughly where the body would have gone with the yellow, and then I tried it out with purple over the top, and I just tested the colors next to each other. So I did that about 4 different times with blues, reds, yellows, purples, greens, and decided on this one because it seemed to be the one that would work better out of all the others. I did try putting, instead of having yellow, I was going to have red skin, but then it just looked like a Christmas decoration, and I wish I wish my arm wasn't like this now. Am I okay? No. But you could ask me that at any point of the day, and the same answer would apply. So, am I able to continue? I hope so. Am I okay? Never. If you want a specific answer to that, it's yeah. My chemist screwed up my medication, so I didn't get it yesterday. Luckily, I had half a dose spare, but half a dose isn't enough. So I've got to wait till later, then I can take a full dose. And then I can wait for that to kick in tomorrow. And then hopefully by Sunday, I'll be back to normal again. Yes, you did hear me count this in days. 1 tablet not taken woke me up for about 3-4 days. So, yeah. Oh, that feels bad. Oh, wow. I don't know how long I was locked like that, but it felt like ages. But I can move again now. I can move. Still feels stiff as shit, but I can move. So I had to get the model back onto the... This is also the reason why I usually do my streams later at night after I've taken my tablets. So, which is why it's Monday, 9, 9:30 that I usually go live, because I've taken my tablet, or I'm about to take my tablet. And then all I have to do is push through the slight lightheadedness that the tablet gives me, and I'm okay. I can get through that so much easier than my body locking up randomly. Well, I'll say randomly. There's a better chance of it being my right side than my left side, but don't rule out the fact that the left can go. It seems to be my right side goes easier than my left, so yeah, that's that. But we shall see. We shall see. Because it's weird, even though it's classified as... They're classifying it as a psychological thing, but I'm on epilepsy medicine. Oh, great, isn't it? So yeah, that's what's going on. That's why you'll be getting weird sounds out of possibly through this stream, as strange things happen to me one by one. Oh, you're very dark on this one, aren't you? Oh, it adds variance to the army. Some are dark, some are bright, some are in between. All I've got to do is arrange to get my backside kicked by Ezra and his Baneblade and his Basilisk. Because I know he's going to steam a scout right into my face straight away, so I'm not going to be able to get into him. Not quick enough to be able to stop his Baneblade from doing something. And yeah, my Von Ryan's Leapers and my Neurolictor will be able to meet his scout about halfway. But in fairness, in weight class, the weirdest color combos I've done is this one, this little beauty up here. Now this is an arc. This is what you call a green skin. And I've given it fake tan. And very, very, in fact, let's dim that light a little bit because it's a little bit bright on there. There we go. We should be able to get it a little bit easier now, I hope. So very bad leopard print pants. One nice gold knuckle duster. Nice gold knuckle dusters. Pink gloves. Blonde hair. Blue bubbles. And this is called Karen. I shall put it in the spelling. Yeah, this is my mega knob Karen. Yeah, essentially, yeah. This one is an Essex Hawk. But that's definitely the weirdest one I've done, but the light doesn't let me get it proper. Oh, that's better. So as you can see, it's very, very bad. It's almost giraffe print. Just trousers. Cheap, tacky, gold-plated jewellery. Bright pink sweater top. And she wants to see your manager. So yeah, that's the weirdest one I've done so far. I generally try and keep it quite normal. I mean, there's a normal orc. You see green skin, brown leather, metal where metal needs to go. That type of thing. But yeah, big cab run is the weirdest one I've done so far. Then again, I've not done many weird things. When I get given ideas, they're not weird. They're just silly. As in, do I think I can do this? If I do think I can do this, what can I get it to? Yeah, I get silly ideas rather than odd paint scheme ideas. I don't like odd paint colours because they look odd. I keep going to look for my face cam, and my face cam's not there, is it? Oh crap! 2 Beyblades. Oh shizen. Yeah, I'm getting shut off the table because Beyblade 1 is aiming for non number 1, and Beyblade 2 is aiming for non number 2. And either one of them survive from there. You get shot by the basilisk and anything else that you're bringing along with you. And then you go, right, okay, what's next? 2 carnifexes, okay. And then 2 psychophages, and then mop up the little guys. Well, I tried desperately to run everything over to your side of the board just to get into close combat with you to stop you shooting with your blast weapons. And then because you're a Titanic vehicle, 2 Titanic vehicles, you get to just reverse back out and then unload on me again. That sounds wrong. Shoot all your guns at me again. That sounds better. No, they don't need a random one like Karen. When it comes to my random one, do I have a random one? I do. I have the Neurolictor, which is the only one in my army that I only have one of. Everything else, I have multiples. Even my big guys. I have, as I said, I've got 2 Norns, I've got 2 Carnifexes, I've got 2 Psychophages, I've got 2 Neurotyrants. I have 9 Von Rein's Leapers, I have 40 Termagants, 22 Neurogants, but I only have 1 Neurolictor. So that's my one, but it is in the same colour scheme as the rest of the Tyranids, I'm afraid. So it is in these colours. Once I actually get this set done, and when I say done, I mean based as well. So it's got the where did I put the one that is based? I've got one of them that has been based, and there it is. So they'll all get that on them as well, and then painted around the edge. Once I've done that, I can actually take a picture of the entire army and put that up on Instagram or on YouTube somewhere. And then once I've done that, I either get to play with myself, not in that way, my missus is going to volunteer to play me. And I've promised that I will not meta the Space Marine army to face the Tyranids. So that regardless of which side she chooses, it should be a relatively fair battle. No worries, chef. See you later, man, and have a good day. I hope you get everything you need to do. 9. Who are you? You're a Terminator. You won't be up there. Are you another Terminator that's fallen down, or are you a Stern Guard? You're a Stern Guard. I have plenty of Stern Guard and Terminators on my desk at the moment. They will be taking part in the battle against these. I'm going to need the Terminators, because it's about the only thing I'll have that can go melee to melee against some of these things. So I'm going to need Terminators. I'm probably going to end up taking Aggressors and Eradicators. And you go, I thought you were going to meta against these. Well, I'm not, because if I was metaing against them, I would just take mostly Flamers and just use specific stratagems and kick the living snot out of them with devastating wounds. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to take a few bolt rifles. I'm going to take some storm bolters and power fists, so that they can shoot and they can punch and they can... I cannot get called a dirty meta and cheat. Because I don't care how big them norms are. If you've got devastating wounds on Flamers, is just ridiculous. Whoever thought of that combination needs to be burnt with the fucking Flamer rule that he made himself, or herself, whoever made that rule. Yes, I can. Yes, I can cheese games. Yes, I've been taking the fun out of this game since I've been playing it, because that's just how I list build. But even I think that's out of order. It's like, what the heck? That's just too powerful. Too powerful. Yeah, right. You've got to get within 12 inches, which is easy for Terminators with a heavy flamer, because they can just teleport straight in. Aggressors in a transport. Oh no, you can't. You can do a 3-man aggressor in a transport, really, can't you? Because they take up 2, so that's 6 plus the captain, which makes 8. So no, if you use the right Land Raider, you could get a 10-man, 6-man squad plus the captain in there. But you've got to use the right Land Raider to do it. And I don't have any Land Raiders, never mind the right one. And I know I could proxy it with the Repulsor. Repulsor, yeah, the big one. Oh, my neck's not feeling good. This was not a good idea. But I've never been one for the best ideas. It's happened occasionally, but I don't find out if it's a good idea usually till after I've done it. And by that point, it's a bit too late whether it's good or bad, because I've done it. So come on, get the green bits done. Get the greeny bits done, get the greeny bits done. We need to paint all the claws and stuff. We'll paint his hooves and he's gone, then his tongue will do green, alright. So we'll paint up everything inside. And I don't know why I'm singing this tune, but I'm going at it like it's almost noon and it's not far off. There's an hour to go. So let's paint and go with the flow. I don't know why I started singing. I don't know. Please don't hold it against me. Please don't unsubscribe. I mean, criticize me all you want in the comment section. That's fine. But yeah, I was singing. I know I can't sing. You don't have to tell me that. I'm fully aware of it. Is he going to stop me? No, it is not. So, yeah, I will sing if I feel like I'm in the mood for it. And I can think of a relevant tune to sing along to. Although I think that was madness I was just trying to sing along to and failed miserably. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's madness. I can't remember the actual song though, so it's really going to do my head in now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and up. 9, 10, 11. 9 left to go. Oh no, 12. 8 left to go. Haha. 8, 8, 8. Wash your brush off. You don't want it all gunked up. And round up to the 9s. So, guaranteed one thing will be done today. Will be all the green will be ready on these. Won't be dry, but it'll be ready. It'll all be painted. Now, as I said, I'm not feeling the best at the moment. The fact that I'm up here at all is actually amazing me, because I didn't think I would come up today, especially with how I was feeling physically as opposed to mentally. Mentally, I'm okay. I'm slightly unhinged, but I'm okay. I have WD-40 in the kitchen. It stops me from squeaking, as it says in the bio. You can imagine every time you're painting something, it's not good. Just trying to get one layer of paint on something, your wrist just won't stop creaking and squeaking. Good morning, Buzzard. This is me needing to catch up on what I didn't do on Monday, leaving it till right at the last minute on the week, and then decide to do it when I'm not under the effects of my tablets. So today's going to be a fun one. I've already had one lock up on stream, which is why I don't have the face cam today, Buzz. Yeah, I've already had one lock up, but it was just my right arm and my neck. So it was okay. I could continue painting because I just had to hold it off camera and carry on. Now I can put it back on camera and I can carry on as well. Once I've readjusted to camera again. So yeah, that's what this morning's plan is, to catch up on what I should have done on Monday night. And get the Tyranids to a degree playable. I mean, I don't have to base them for them to be playable. In fact, it'll probably make it slightly easier if I didn't, because then I could split it easier. The unit that's based is one unit, the unit that isn't based is another unit, etc., etc. So you can tell them apart easier by the fact that they're based. But I do eventually want to base them all. Just can't do it while they're wet in paint, really, because it'll get all mixed up into the tea, and yeah, no. So paint them, dry brush them, then base them. Come on, last little bit under here, around here. Top of his claw. I've got that tune in my head now, and it is stuck. Six to go. And I'm doing better than I did the other. Well, actually, I can't really say that because I'm doing green on these, aren't I? It's the least amount of colour that's on them is the green. So to say I'm doing better than I was the other night is taking it a bit far. Because I'm doing, the least amount of colour on them, and it's taken me the same amount of time it took me to do like the purple or the yellow, which is the two main colours that are on the damn things. And I realise I've completely missed some yellow there, and I've completely missed some yellow here. And this is why I shouldn't have done it on Monday. I knew I wasn't right for it. But I could have 2 weeks in a row. They say you shouldn't paint unless you're in the correct mood for it and you're in the right space for it. And I know this, but I still tried to do it anyway. And this is why I get to the point where I'm at now, where I realise I've missed an entire inside of an arm on yellow. By the looks of it, I've done purple pretty well. I've got the purple coverage all right, but I've definitely missed some yellow pieces. It's not too bad because they're in the shaded areas, but really I should have got them. I know this. I know some people watching this are thinking, for God's sake, all you're doing is painting hooves and claws and guns. I know. I'm sorry. It's really boring. Well, for some people, it's really boring. Some people actually find this quite relaxing. For some reason, people find my voice relaxing. I've never figured that one out. But that's not for me to figure out or do. So everyone gets something different from things. So if you get something from one of my streams, whether it be literally 20 minutes in and I'm asleep, then at least you're getting something from it. There are probably people who have seen this, watched for 30 seconds and thought, who the is this Muppet? I'm not watching this anymore. It's just chatting shit. Well, yes, I am. I'm talking about a completely fictional game. Of course I'm chatting shit. None of this is real apart from the plastic. Oh, whose feelings am I going to have hurt with that now? Oh, I don't care. Portugal, the man, feel it still. Now, I don't think I'm aware of that song, so I don't think I'm going to get it stuck in my head, and I keep looking for my face cam and it's not there. I have no face cam today. Oh, Nick is really going for it. Don't start. Just let me get through these. Let me get through these models. I can end the stream and then you can go do whatever you want. You can throw me across the floor or whatever. Just let me get through these. I'm full to do. Come on. Don't start now. Right, so I'll probably know the tune, but I just don't. I don't recognize the. You do realize I'm going to go check it out after this. So what the heck is he on about with this? Feel it still think. So I'm going to go check that out. In fact, I'm going to, if I was to use my head and first of all find my no, don't delete comment, don't put using timeout, and don't ban it either. I want to highlight the fucking comment. Oh, fine. Sod you then. What on earth is going on? I have got no, what? I something's just happened, and I don't know what happened, but it did happen. Oh, the man feel it still. If this is really bad, I'm gonna. Oh, this one. Nope. 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 That's getting shut off now. Ooh. Right. Yeah. I blocked that song from my memory, and now I'm gonna have to do it again. Which means another 4 hours of whistling the Harry Potter theme tune to drive any other music out of my head. Hey, it may not be the prettiest method, but it's effective. Ooh, that'll be my stomach telling me that I want something to eat. I don't know if the microphone picked that up. If it did, then sorry for the strange noises. Which means I'm definitely going to get my backside in gear because I'm going to have to go eat in a minute. And this is where you notice a true lazy mini painter come out, because this is where it becomes one stroke, one stroke, one stroke. Clean up, clean up, clean up. Yeah, I still have what? I've still got a dragon to draw, a lockup to build, fair few different things actually. I have got quite a few projects listed to be started. Too many, in fact. I'm not sure how I'm even going to start some of them. It's like the Embrace the Suck 21 original studio. Not quite sure how I'm going to start that apart from making a rectangle out of foam board or insulation board. And other than that, it's pretty much just going to be make everything individually and stick it in there. So make the Maryland clock wall thing that they had in the background. Stick that in. Try and paper up as many of the flags or wall drapings that they had up there. Not quite sure how I'm going to make Dan and Spencer though, or whether I even should. I won't be sending it to them. This is going to be staying with me. I don't particularly want to make a Dan and Spencer. Mainly because I can't sculpt. So it'll probably look hideous and horrendous. In fact, Spencer will probably look more like EB. There's no offense to either one of them. That's just saying how bad of a sculptor I am. Is that you think it was EB and I'll say, no, it's Spencer. It's like, well, isn't Spencer ginger? So yeah, this one isn't ginger, I know. And then you'll see how bad at sculpting I am. Ha! I have finished with green. I've finished with green, right. Now that I've finished with green, I've got to let them dry. So I don't think I'll be coming back to them today. What I do have, though, in the meantime, is to move them again out of the way. Get off, get off, get off, get off. And now we have this bit to do. Yay. Where's my ivory? So I need something to put this on. So I'll put that on there. Big brush or little brush? Big brush, little brush. On a cardboard box, I'm not sure. Big brush, big brush, big brush. Yay. Wow, look at the difference that just made. That is ridiculous what one dry brush will do. Just to prove how effective it is. Black wall. Left, right, 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 left, right. No longer a black wall. I mean, this brush is falling apart doing this. It is a cheap brush. But you don't buy expensive brushes to become dry brushes, because you will batter them and they will get not painted where you wanted them to. And I just realised I've missed a great big whacking sod of that stuff there. And I did just say whacking sod. Yes, I know. I'm not sure if it's a real term or what. It's just one that I've used. So yeah, I'm going to need to get a bit more black in there, aren't I? But let's get the dry brushing done over this bit so we can actually see where the bits are that I've missed and where I do need to come back to. So I know I need to come back into there and back into that window around there. This one's not too bad actually, because if I can get something to jab it a bit, I can take that little bit of thingy out of there, because it doesn't really need to be in. I just need something capable. Something capable. What's in this? Did I put what I put here? Nope. Nope, I didn't put anything in there that's going to be useful. So my empty tablet packet. That'll do it. Because there are many tools you could use. And some of them are the best ones that you just have to... What, them ones? Not really. And because most of the time it's going to have that over it. So you won't really see the inner walls downstairs. I'm going to have to do something with these two, but not so much with that. Because it is going to be like that most of the time. Yeah, exactly. So the lazy mini paint is coming out again. Because if I don't have to paint it, I ain't gonna. I just need to make sure I get this dry brush pretty much right. Essentially, I've only really got one, maybe two chances to get this properly done. And this is chance number one. If I mess this up, I might be able to spray it black again, but that's going to require me to go over the entire model and start completely from scratch. So that'll mean, yes, I would have to scrape all the mossing off again and then Mod Podge the entire thing once more. And then start from there. What's that? That's just come off. I saw you. You've flown off somewhere. Where have you just flown off? You've just come off the ladder. So, for those of you who've been on this long journey with me, you've seen it go from a flat packed MDF terrain piece now to I can't. You're going to be a pain. Right, let's see. Anything left on that? Anything left? No. So I'm going to have to paint in there. I'm going to have to make sure I do it like properly. So, for instance, I want to paint in the panel. I'll probably do the cog in silver. And I may even do the skull brass afterwards. But for the majority of it, that's how it will mostly look on the battlefield once I've cleaned up the filler. So there we are. We have now all the dry brush bricks. So we've actually move it over and put the camera back into position. You can see now as you look down, that one dry brush has just made a big difference to everything on the outside there. Browns and greens and greys for the bricks. And then some brown washes for some of these sections. That's going to be the intention. As well as I'm going to have to Mod Podge up in there where I've missed. And there was another one as well where I've missed, if I remember correctly. Yeah. I'm going to have to Mod Podge up in there as well where I've missed, or at least spray it. But that would require getting the spray gun out. Not the spray gun, the compressor, and set that up. Airbrush, that's it. Airbrush. That'll be the next stage. So I'll probably move on to that on Monday. I know it's only been about an hour for this one, but I really wanted to get the greens done on them because everything else doesn't take that long. And it's got, once it's dry, well, you saw what that can do. That's just going to be so easy to get these and then just go thunk straight across, thunk, or whichever direction I decide to do it in. The nice big brush will do it. If not, then the slightly smaller one will suffice as well. So that'll be the mission for once all these are dry. I might do that off camera though, so it makes it a bit easier. However, I'm going to scaze all a bit. Hello. I am feeling still a bit icky, so I'm going to call it a day here. As I've got all the greens done on the rest of the Tyranids, so it's literally just dry brush, base, Tyranids are done. painting the bricks on the building, and then that's done. And then I can take it from there. So thank you everybody who's come to see me today to get me through this last little bit. I'm going to jump off now and hope you all enjoy the rest of your day, and well, drive safe if you're going out driving anywhere. If you're not, have a good day. Enjoy yourselves. See you later. There's the end stream.